hey, how goes it? Um, so I have decided that I'm gonna do videos as me, myself, and I, unapologetically me, and if I want to record this way, I'm going to. If you don't want to watch, I get it. Um, I'm dealing with stuff. I'm not diagnosed, but I really think that I suffer from PMDD. Um, my cycle is coming. It's not, well, hasn't started yet, but my mood has done like a drastic change in the last 24 or 48 hours. It's not a great feeling. So I just wanted to say that. Um, like my body is like super tingly right now. Fingers, hands, all that jazz. But I wanted to come on here, and I don't necessarily think it's a story time, but I just want to talk about suicide. The suicide crisis, the suicide and crisis hotline. The suicide and it's called this. It's called Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Um, if any, like, tell everybody and anybody that you know about it. Basically, you can now dial 988 instead of like the full long 1-800 number. And again, that's 988. Excuse me, this has been on my mind. Suicide within itself, or suicide prevention, has been on my mind for a while now. I don't know if I've said this in any other videos, but I lost my uncle apparently in 2010, and my grandfather a year or so before that to suicide. My grandfather had schizophrenia, was dealing with schizophrenia though. I know that mental health issues run on both sides of my family. Yeah, which shouldn't be surprising to anyone, you know. Our history is slavery. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. So the suicide and crisis lifeline is 988. I believe you can text it, or you can call the number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I've taken more time recently because 2 of my cousins within the last 30 days have tried to end their lives, right? And it's really hitting home more because of that. But I also want to talk about it because I know a lot of people who are have struggled with their mental health, specifically women. In my journey of dating, I've met or dated several of people who tried to either take their own lives, or were at a point where people were concerned that they may, or they were concerned that they may, so they like checked themselves in to a facility to get help, which is awesome. Like, please do something before you just say, I'm over it. You know, like, I can't do this anymore. But it's heavy because it's so close to home, but then it's also heavy. I'm an empath, but it's also heavy because of the time that we're in. And I'm like, if I know 2 people that personally who have actively attempted to end their lives, right? How many other people are dealing with this, you know? Um, it's sad. I feel like it needs to be talked about more. Um, and I think we need to normalize the fact that mental health is a thing and everybody deals with mental health differently, but I definitely would say I think everybody needs a therapist. Therapists need therapists. Even if you're quote unquote okay, you're still human. Um, so I don't know. I guess I say all this is to say I want you to live. I want your family to live. I want your friends to live. So share that number. It's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. The number is 988. Yeah. My body is so overwhelmed right now. Talk to someone. The world wouldn't be the same if you weren't here. That new Lizzo song, I think it's called Special. I love it. I feel like everybody needs to hear it because you matter. So that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna just binge watch TV today and hope that this gets better. I also have to take medication that I haven't. Time is it? Taken today. Hopefully that will help. But I myself am not suicidal. I just want to throw that out there. I am just going through a lot of emotions, feeling a lot of emotions, along with Aunt Flo coming and not letting me be great. So yeah, I hope that everyone has a good rest of their day. Again, if you need help or want to speak to somebody, dial 988. It's completely free. And talk to somebody. Hopefully this will help someone. Alright guys, my hair looks crazy. Deuces.